Good evening, everybody. As you can probably tell by looking at this, I'm going to do a camping thing. I was going to do like a bug out scenario, like, oh man, you got to go, you got 1 hour. And then when that hour was up, I realized that my camera was not charged. It's a little over an hour, however long it took to charge this camera. I'm going to do a 2-day camping survival kind of thing. And like I said, I originally gave myself an hour to, damn bugs are getting me already, an hour to get everything I needed to go. But I did throw some extra things in after that first hour. And I kind of regret it because I had to carry all this crap in. This is one trip back here in the woods where we're at. And, well, you can tell everything is mowed. I mean, the creek's over there. Everything is mowed. I can get my mower back in here, but I cannot get my vehicle down here. So I had to hike it. And actually thinking about it, maybe I should have just drove the damn lawnmower down here. But anyway, the sun is actually going down. I don't have any firewood, so I got to kind of scrounge that up. So I'll cut you back on here in a minute after I get things kind of set up. So I got a little fire going here, very, very small one. Very small amount of firewood that will not last through the night. I did get the tent up and got my little junkyard Yagi up there. And it, of course, is just that little Bofang thing is what it's running. So at least I got that. Maybe I can play on radio tonight. And if this were a bug out scenario, I would be able to have comms and get a heads up on what's going on, if there's anything going on, etc. So, yeah, learning a lot of things here. It's been a while since I've actually been camping, and a very long while since I've actually had a 2-hour time frame to go. As you can see, it's starting to get dark here. But well, that is because it is very cloudy, and that kind of looks like rain. So, this sucks already. So as it's starting to get dark, I made a mad dash to find some firewood. And this big tree that's been down forever, a while back, a guy came and cut this down. You can tell that that's been, oh, maybe 2 months ago or something. And this chunk of firewood is, potential firewood is laying there. Now it is pretty darn big, and it's been on the ground for a while. I'm sure it's wet and will probably suck at burning, but I'm going to try something. Oh, that's better. Okay, that thing was heavy, and that sucked to drag it over here. Put that little Y right over top of where the fire is, and I threw some more kindling down in there. And it's actually sort of acting like a rocket stove a little bit, because you can see the light underneath there. It's sort of roaring just a little bit. It's sucking air in from under here and actually helping this thing burn pretty good. And it might work out pretty good that if I get a bed of coals, maybe I can put my pot up on top of here and cook or something. That's after it burns down, and that's after I get everything else set up. So this is working for now, and it's kind of cool. So the fire's still going pretty good there. As you can tell, there are some lights here and there. I did make the hike back and grab these out of my garden, the little solar pathway lights. Gotta say, a 2-hour notice to go camping, no firewood, no preparation whatsoever other than those 2 hours, really sucks. I got the tent up and kind of realized that the worst part about packing all this crap in is for whatever dumb reason, I thought, oh, you know, I'm going to take my air mattress. I just bought one beginning of the year and haven't used it. So I packed it and the little battery-powered air pump in, and as I was unpacking things, I realized that that's probably the heaviest thing that I had in my bag of food. I sort of threw a couple canned good things in. I did not go to the store in preparation for this. I kind of just did grab it and go thing. The fire's doing its thing, and I'm almost out of firewood. But it's probably not going to show up in the camera, but there is one long stick that goes way back to there. It's probably a 2-inch diameter log. Not quite back to that light, but back to, I think it shows up there, right around there. Anyway, that I'm going to try to feed in because I did not bring a hatchet. or a handsaw. Now, that's another thing to remember about. This will be part 1. Part 2 will be maybe a recap of this 2-day thing. Yeah, another thing that really sucks right now is frickin' mosquitoes. Gonna get pretty cold tonight. I think it's supposed to get down around 40. So, I mean, that's not really cold, but 2-hour notice. I hope I brought enough warmth. I did bring my sleeping bag, and I got my air mattress, so I'll be up off the ground. Couldn't find my bedroll. Little 1/2-inch thick mat that rolls up, and it's about the same size as a tent. One that's collapsed, and I couldn't find it. So that was more incentive to bring the air mattress. But I know that I could have been a lot more comfortable had I not decided to carry that heavy thing in here. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to cook tonight. I might just kind of tough it through tonight and maybe make a big breakfast in the morning. We'll see. Well, I thought I'd give you a little update here. I'm in the tent, and it's finally starting to cool down outside. It was relatively cool earlier anyway, but now it's kind of cool. Now you probably can't see that, but I have the tent flap open. The screen part is up, and that's one of the little solar pathway lights. And I stuck it way over in a tree there, and it's doing its thing. And yeah, it's finally starting to cool down in here. I know you probably can't see that. That's the air mattress there. It's blown up. That's the little, yeah, it's not even focusing. Here, let me get some light on in here. Okay, so I got my little headlamp on here, and that, I'm sure you can see it. That's one of the little lights, and of course when this headlamp is on it, it turns out. I think you can see that there. Yeah, it's a 2-hour notice for camping kind of sucks, but you know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do here. Little carrying case there. And this is the air mattress, this old sheet that I had wadded up in the bag. It's working. I haven't brought the sleeping bag out. I'm actually resting on that at the moment, so I don't know, it's kind of comfortable. Back feels cold though, so I can see my breath. You can see the beam of the light right there. Yeah, it's that time of year where you can see your breath. All right, well, I guess we'll just try this again in the morning. Little bow thing here. Yeah, and there's a chilled adult beverage on standby. Little Bofang UV5R. Just had a little QSO there, and had some fun with that. Oh, there we go. That was kind of fun. That's hooked up to the outdoor antenna, and it's run through the little port down there in the side. Little letter inner thing there, but yeah, I guess I'm kind of glamping. I don't know. I kind of feel dirty now. I think I got to jump in the creek in the morning to wash that shame off. But all right, well, this might be the end. If it is the end, thanks for watching, and stick around for part 2. If not, well, you'll see some more of this clip. I'm sorry, more of this part coming up next. So I decided to stoke the fire one last time tonight. I'd say it's probably midnight or close to 1 a.m. And, well, I just got hungry. Couldn't sleep. All I could think about was food. So I put some water in my little pot here. Oh, it's steaming. It's close to a boil. I'm actually going to bring this to a boil and probably just cook some noodles or something. Yeah, tried to go without eating, and I just laid there, thought about food. So that's what I'm going to do here. I have noticed that a lot of my lights, the little solar lights, a lot of them have shut down. This little guy right here. He actually, oh wait, no, it's on. Oh, I thought it was off. There's a few of them that have gone off. Yeah, so I'll do this and cram some food in my word hole, and I suppose go to sleep.